Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today we will present for our WEKA assignments. The title was the body performance using WEKA, and my group's member for these assignments are myself, Nur Amira Izzati binti Zulkafli, my friends Nur Fadilah binti Muslim, Khairul Aizat bin Zulkifli, Muhammad Rushaidi bin Ruzman, and Miss Mira Afifi Yana binti Muhammad Ali. Abstract. Data mining is a method for extracting useful information from enormous amount of data. Nowadays, data mining is an essential subject in the major industry for delivering precise prediction in the depth data analysis related to body performance. In this study, the authors outlines a data set gathered through a survey distributed to selected people on the WEKA Explorer and WEKA experimental interfaces. The authors categorize the 6 categorization algorithms. The classifier's accuracy was measured using the WEKA tools on a data set with 13,393 instances and 12 attributes, and a confusions metric was created. On the WEKA interface, the 3 groups of classifications algorithm, namely J, RIP, 1R, and PART, which resulted in more than 90% accuracy were used to classify the effect of body performance dataset. After evaluating the performance of all algorithms, the highest accuracy, which at 97.11% accuracy on the body performance toward education 4.0 dataset. The agreeableness attributes make the highest impact on the social well-being of the student in our study in our dataset. Methodology. So we have body performance data set. We have preprocessors, which are divided into 3. We have classify, associates, and attribute selections. On classify, we have J, RIP, 1 and R, 1R, and part. In associates, we have a priori attribute selections. We have info gain attribute evaluations, and we have correlations attribute evaluations, which all are gonna result to output, which outputs are the visualized.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good day to our lecturer, Dr. Nur Atika Rochin binti Demong. Before I start my presentation, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Mira Afifiana binti Muhammad Ali, and I will be presenting about the analysis result. There are 3 simple algorithms used to forecast the body performance that influence the performance with age and some exercise. The database are contents with 13,393 with 12 attributes. The purpose framework depicted in the figure 1. The WEKA tool is an effective classification tool that was utilized in this work. There are 3 classifiers were created during the training phase, and the prediction were made during the testing phase. As I can say, there were 12. Okay, the data processing phase, the first phase are age, second is gender, third is height, fourth is weight, 5 is body fat, the 6 is diastatic, the 7 diastatic, the 8 grip force, the number 9 is sit and bend forward, the 10 the sit up counts, the second last is the board jump, and lastly the class. Okay, for the figure selection, classification algorithms selection from this slide, as you can see, there are data set of the body performance. In the first diagram, will show the the correct classification instant and the incorrect classification instant. The accurate is around, for the GR WIP is 96.13%. The 1R is 91.47%, and the parts 97.11%. Okay, that's all for me. The next presenter will present for the rules of result. Okay, thank you so much, Dr.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Fadila binti Muslim. Apply the a priori on WEKA dataset. Using the a priori algorithm, we want to find association rules result. Okay, minimum support 0.5, extension 6696, and equal minimum confidence 0.9, and number of performance 10. Okay, next, the a priori algorithm have 10 best rules found, and the result shows that gender, grade force, systolic, dystolic, body fat, upward jump, weight. And for body performance, it is dominated by seating capacity of the vehicles, represented by person dimension rules out of 10 rules generated. This is classifier 3 visualizer. Have 4 for body fat of body performance.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Muhammad Roshadi Verify. Feature selection, visualization for tag analysis. Figure 2, as shown in figure 2, average of this type is referring to a high level of result. In this data set, it consists of male was higher than female. It can be concluded that between both those females have almost the same with male age of body performance, but conditions that impair performance may change, like history, trajectories, and result in increased premature mortality. This result is also supported by study done by ASM Congress 2020, which reported that the increased time spent online result in an increase of social interaction and integration. As illustrated in figure 3, the age-related decline is partly associated with differences in height and body weight. Women had higher correlation between muscle strength and functional mobility tests than men. It is shown that during the teaching and learning process, students accept their colleagues' pros and cons. It is well acknowledgement that social assistance can help to alleviate stress and its repercussions. Hansen 2020. As shown in figure 4, performance in powerlifting found that the gender differences in strength are not as significant. When body weight is taken into consideration, in relation to body weight, men are highest than females on 54.25 until 82.2. Because muscular tissue is denser than fat tissue, assessing one body fat is necessary. To determine the overall composition of the body, similar findings were also reported in studies by Spike 2020 and Martinez, Domingos, and Piros Gonzalez 2021.
As shown in figurative 5, we can see from 4 classes of measurement, the highest is on negative 2.85 to 40.7 for females and males. Based on the visualization and trend above, we can conclude that it is most probably because of the food addiction that you think you are eating healthy and not eating enough protein that can decrease calories. However, comparing between measurement on 40.7 to 59.55, the pattern is slightly different. Conclusion, recommendation and future work. Data mining technique can be computationally intensive. Hence, parallel computing strategy to boost their efficiency are becoming increasingly popular. The popularity of graphic processing unit (GPU) enhances the computing capacity of current desktop computer. However, desktop-based data mining applications typically do not fully use this architecture. This research uses parallelization on GPU accelerate workstation to increase the performance of WEKA, a popular data mining tool. We select to parallelize a matrix multiplication method utilizing cutting-edge tools after profiling WEKA object-oriented code. The implementation was incorporated into WEKA so that we could examine how parallel execution affect its performance. When compared to the original sequential WEKA, the result revealed a considerable speed up on the target parallel architecture.